Introduction. Woodworking's power resonates in the hands of those who wield it. Crafted from sturdy oak or delicate cherry, each piece tells a story waiting to be shared. Meet the artisans, group bound by a shared belief that their skills can be a force for good in the world. In their workshop, Aldous dances in the sunlight filtering through the windows. Here, creativity thrives and purpose takes shape. The artisans gather, their tools gleaming with potential. With every stroke of the chisel and twist of the lathe, they breathe life into their creations. But their work extends beyond mere craftsmanship. It's a mission, a calling to make a difference. Each table, chair, or bed frame carries with it the hope of a better tomorrow. For these artisans, woodworking is more than just a hobby or a profession. It's a pathway to compassion and generosity. As they gather around the rough-hewn table, they share their stories. Stories of families displaced by disaster, of individuals struggling to find stability. These tales fuel their passion, igniting a fire within them to do more, to give back. And so they embark on a journey, guided by the belief that even the simplest act of kindness can ripple outwards, touching lives in ways they never imagined. With each piece they create, they hope to inspire others to join them in their quest to harness the power of woodworking for good. The birth of an idea. In the quiet moments of the workshop, inspiration strikes like lightning in the night sky. A single thought takes root, planting itself firmly in the minds of the artisans. They gather around the workbench, eyes bright with possibility. If one whispers, "We could use our craft to make a difference," the idea hangs in the air, sparking a flurry of conversation among the group. Excitement builds, fueled by the belief that their woodworking skills could be a force for good. As they toss around ideas like leaves caught in a gentle breeze, a sense of purpose begins to take shape. They envision projects that extend beyond the walls of their workshop, reaching out to those in need. It's a dream worth pursuing, they decide. With each passing day, the idea gains momentum, growing stronger, like a sapling stretching towards the sun. They pore over plans and sketches, each stroke of the pencil bringing them closer to their goal. And as they work, they feel a sense of purpose that goes beyond the satisfaction of craftsmanship. The birth of this idea marks the beginning of a new chapter for the artisans. It's a journey filled with challenges and triumphs, but they know that with passion and dedication, they can make a difference in the world. And so they set out on their path, eager to see where it will lead them. Building bridges, hands extended, hearts open, the artisans venture beyond the confines of their workshop. They tread unfamiliar paths, guided by a shared purpose. In the communities they encounter, they see both struggles and resilience. With each handshake and exchange of words, connections are forged. They listen intently to the stories of those they meet, seeking to understand their needs. It's a dance of empathy and compassion as they navigate the delicate balance of offering assistance without presumption. In partnership with local organizations, they find allies in their quest to make a difference. Together, they form a network of support, each thread woven into a tapestry of collective action. It's a reminder that change is not born alone, but through the strength of community. Their outreach efforts take them to shelters, community centers, and disaster-stricken areas. They witness firsthand the impact of their presence as hope flickers to life in the eyes of those they serve. It's a humbling experience, grounding them in the reality of the work they've undertaken. As they return to their workshop, their hearts are full, their resolve unwavering. They know that building bridges is not a one-time endeavor but an ongoing commitment, and so they continue to reach out, to listen, and to lend a helping hand wherever it's needed. For in the act of building bridges, they find strength, unity, and the power to create lasting change. Tools of change. In the heart of the workshop, tools stand ready, like soldiers awaiting command. Each one holds the potential to shape wood into something beautiful and meaningful. The artisans approach their workbench with reverence, knowing that their tools are the instruments of change. With steady hands, they grasp the chisel and guide it along the grain of the wood. Tips fly like sparks, revealing the hidden beauty within. It's a dance of precision and intuition as they coax the wood into the desired form. The scent of freshly cut timber fills the air, mingling with the aroma of coffee and camaraderie. In this space, creativity knows no bounds. The artisans experiment with different techniques, pushing the boundaries of their craft. From the sturdy oak to the delicate cherry, each piece of wood tells a story of its own. The artisans choose their materials with care, selecting only the finest specimens for their creations. It's a testament to their dedication to quality and craftsmanship. As the day draws to a close, the workshop hums with the sound of progress. Tables, chairs, and bed frames take shape before their eyes, each one destined for a new home. And as the artisans step back to admire their handiwork, they know that they are not just building furniture, they are building hope, one piece at a time, crafting hope. In the aftermath of disaster, the artisans' hands are steady, their hearts resolute. They journey to the affected areas, where destruction has left communities in ruins. Amidst the rubble, they see opportunity to rebuild, to restore, to bring hope. With saws and hammers in hand, they set to work, transforming salvaged wood into symbols of resilience. Each piece of furniture carries with it a story of survival, a testament to the human spirit's indomitable strength. Families gather around tables crafted with care, sharing meals and memories amidst the chaos. Beds provide comfort and solace to weary souls, offering a reprieve from the uncertainty that surrounds them. It's a small gesture, but one that speaks volumes of compassion and solidarity. In shelters and temporary housing, the artisans bring a touch of warmth and dignity. Their furniture transforms sterile spaces into havens of comfort and familiarity. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is still beauty to be found, but their work extends beyond disaster relief. In partnership with homeless shelters and housing programs, they provide furniture to those transitioning out of homelessness. Each piece becomes a stepping stone towards a brighter future, a tangible symbol of hope for a better tomorrow. As they witness the impact of their efforts, the artisans are reminded of the power of their craft. Woodworking isn't just about shaping wood, it's about shaping lives, one piece of furniture at a time. And in the act of crafting hope, they find purpose and fulfillment beyond measure, challenges and triumphs. In the workshop's hallowed halls, the artisans face trials as inevitable as the grain in the wood. They confront obstacles with grit and determination, their spirits unyielding in the face of adversity. Each challenge becomes an opportunity for growth, a chance to test the limits of their resolve. Supply shortages threaten to stall their progress, but the artisans refuse to be deterred. They scour their resources, finding creative solutions to keep their projects moving forward. It's a reminder that sometimes the greatest innovations arise from necessity. Logistical hurdles loom large on the horizon, but the artisans tackle them with methodical precision. They coordinate deliveries, organize volunteers, and navigate bureaucratic red tape with grace and perseverance. It's a delicate dance, but one they perform with finesse. Unforeseen setbacks test their patience and resilience, but the artisans refuse to lose sight of their mission. They adapt, they improvise, they overcome, and in the process, they discover a strength within themselves that they never knew existed. But amidst the challenges, there are triumphs, small victories that fuel their passion and reaffirm their purpose. They see the smiles on the faces of those they helped, the gratitude in their eyes. It's a reminder of the impact their work has on the lives of others, a validation of their efforts. As they stand together in the workshop, wet glistening on their brow and sawdust clinging to their clothes, the artisans know that every challenge they faced has been worth it. For in overcoming adversity, they forged a bond stronger than oak and left a legacy that will endure for generations to come. Spreading the message, with hearts ablaze and voices raised, the artisans take to the streets, spreading the word of their mission far and wide. They harness the power of storytelling, sharing tales of hope and resilience that inspire others to join their cause. Through social media campaigns and community events, they amplify their message, casting a spotlight on the transformative power of woodworking for good. Each post, each share, becomes a beacon of light in a world too often overshadowed by darkness. Media outlets take notice, eager to shine a spotlight on the artisan's work. Newspapers publish articles, television networks air segments, and podcasts feature interviews with the craftsmen behind the cause. It's a whirlwind of attention, but one the artisans welcome with open arms. But their efforts extend beyond mere publicity. They seek to inspire action in others. They invite community members to volunteer in their workshop, to lend their skills and their time to the cause. And as more hands join in the work, the impact grows exponentially. Through their advocacy and outreach, the artisans hope to spark a ripple effect of kindness and compassion that reverberates far beyond their workshop walls. They dream of a world where every craftsman, every artist, uses their talents to make a positive difference in the lives of others. As they stand on the front lines of change, the artisans know that their work is far from finished. But with each step forward, they move closer to their vision of a world where woodworking isn't just a craft, it's a force for good. The legacy continues. With eyes turned towards the horizon, the artisans contemplate the future, envisioning the legacy that transcends their own lifetimes. They dream of a world where woodworking for a cause is not just a trend, but a timeless tradition passed down from generation to generation. Their vision extends beyond the boundaries of their workshop, reaching into communities far and wide. They imagine a network of artisans, each one committed to using their skills for the betterment of humanity. It is a dream that ignites their passion and fuels their determination. As they lay the groundwork for the future, the artisans reflect on the impact of their work. They see the lives they've touched, the communities they've transformed, and they know that their efforts have not been in vain. It's a legacy of compassion and generosity that will endure for years to come. But they also recognize that the journey is far from over. There are still challenges to overcome, still lives to touch, still hearts to inspire. And so they press on, their resolve unwavering, their spirits undaunted. In the quiet moments of the workshop, amidst the scent of sawdust and the sound of hammer on wood, the artisans find solace in the knowledge that their legacy will live on. For in the act of woodworking for a cause, they have planted seeds of hope that will bloom for generations to come. Conclusion. As the sun sets on their journey, the artisans gather one final time, their hearts heavy with the weight of goodbye. They reflect on the path they've traveled, the challenges they've overcome, and the lives they've touched along the way. In the quiet of the workshop, they find solace in the knowledge that their work has made a difference. They've seen the smiles on the faces of those they've helped, felt the warmth of gratitude in their hearts. It's a feeling unlike any other, a validation of their purpose and their passion. But as they bid farewell to this chapter of their lives, they know that their work is far from finished. There are still communities in need, still hands to join in the effort, still lives to change for the better. And so, they carry forward the torch of hope, lighting the way for others to follow. As they part ways, the artisans take comfort in the bonds they've formed, the memories they've shared. They know that no matter where life takes them, they will always carry with them the spirit of woodworking for a cause. And so they step into the unknown, their heads held high, their hearts full of hope, for in the act of giving, they have found purpose. In the act of creating, they have found fulfillment. And in the act of woodworking for a cause, they have found a legacy that will endure for eternity.